Patliputra 3 centuries before Ashoka. Kautilya calmly writes that a king may poison friends to keep his throne. In the smoke of Patliputra's halls, Kautilya writes cold laws of power so kings fear no rival, yet must remember the people who bear their rule. On the misty Ganges plain, a river city plans an empire with ink and spies. In the remembered shadow of the Mauryas, Kautilya's Arthashastra dreamed a machinery of kings, spies, forts, and law to hold a dangerous world in order. Between the 5th and 1st centuries before the Common Era, the Ganga plain filled with walls, guilds, taxes, and kings as new cities like Patliputra rose from the forests. Tradition remembered a single sage, Kautilya, as author. But language and style reveal layers and seams, a treatise woven over generations, then fixed around the 1st century of our era. The Arthashastra looked back to an idealized Mauryan world, gathering older maxims and new concerns into one manual of artha material power, wealth, and the art of ruling. Kautilya spoke of a state with 7 limbs: the king, his ministers, the countryside, fortified towns, treasure, army, and allies. If one limb failed, the whole body trembled. Without revenue, the limb starved. The Arthashastra coolly reckoned taxes near 1/6 of the harvest, balancing royal needs against peasant endurance. Mines, forests, trade routes, and fields all fed the treasury. The text maps out officers, scales, seals, and audits, imagining a ruler who knew every channel of gold and grain. He walks the ramparts, testing every measure of security against the unforgiving equations of grain, garrisons, and treachery. Forts rose as the teeth of the state. Kautilya lists their moats, storehouses, and hidden exits. For war, famine, and revolt were to be expected, not feared as surprises. Beyond walls lay other kings. The Arthashastra's mandala theory cast the nearest neighbor as rival, the neighbor's neighbor as ally, and so on in concentric circles of fear and hope. He counsels truces, marches, alliances, and deception, each move judged by terrain, season, and the rival's strength, as if kings were pieces on a board and time itself another weapon. Most chilling are the spies, disguised as ascetics, merchants, wandering minstrels, and court sons. They listen, tempt, and test, turning the city itself into an unseen net. The Arthashastra assigns them tasks in almost bureaucratic detail, testing loyalty, planting rumors, exposing corrupt officials, even provoking plots to draw traitors into the open. Yet historians warn, this may be more blueprint than reality. Such an all-pervading net of watchers was as much an ideal of control as a description of any known court. Punishments were severe, calibrated by caste and crime. The text weighs amputations, fines, and exile with the cold precision of a clerk, aiming at deterrence more than mercy. Yet Kautilya insists the king's duty is loka sangrahada, holding together of the people. A ruler who destroys his subjects, he warns, digs away his own foundation. From the king's judgment seat to the frontier forts, he binds scattered wills into a single, deliberate axis of power.
Power is a blade. In unsteady hands it cuts the realm itself.
For long centuries, the treatise lay in partial obscurity, transmitted in select circles, its prescriptions hovering between memory of Mauryas and the changing needs of later polities. When rediscovered and published in the 20th century, the Arthashastra startled the world, an ancient Indian text discussing espionage, taxation, and diplomacy with almost modern hardness. Across centuries of script and paper, his calculus of rule endures, sharpening every new empire's questions of order and survival. Today, The Arthashastra stands as a stern mirror showing how far rulers may go in watching, taxing, and warring, and how deeply wisdom and restraint must temper power if people are to endure.